Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. I am Starco Gaming and we are back with another Dragon Champion video, guys. Today we're gonna start talking about Battlegrounds. I know I did not cover the subject during the test server because I wanted to wait till we finally have the final version on the live server to actually start talking about it. So today I'm gonna try to guide you guys on explaining what is Battleground and how we play it, and show an example of how we play it too. But before we get into that, guys, quick reminder, if you are level 15 or below, make sure to use the promo code STARCO to get $10 worth of freebies. It will help you very much along the way, guys. And to do so, it's very simple. You press on the settings button here, the gear icon, and you click on use the promo code. You enter the word STARCO in there, and boom boom, chicka boom boom, while you get your $10 worth of freebies. So Battleground, what is Battleground? Basically, it's live PvP, guys. You're gonna be going into a battleground pretty much, and you're gonna have 5 nodes. Those 5 nodes, you have to control them. So basically you attack a node to control the node, and once you control the nodes, you're gonna be getting points from controlling the nodes, and it's pretty much it. You send your team, kill the team that's holding the node, and start collecting points. You're gonna have the two nodes on your side, two nodes on your enemy side, and you're gonna have one node in the center. The node in the center, it is the last one you want to go for, because the nodes on the side will give you 4 points every 10 seconds or so each node, and then the node in the middle will give you 3 points every 3 seconds or so. So you want to focus on the side nodes, the 2 on your side, the 2 on the opponent side, and then you go to the middle. Basically, you go to the middle if the side nodes are not available, or if you're trying to push 5 nodes pretty much, or 3 nodes really early, and that's pretty much how it works. If we look at information here, see, all participants fight on the battleground until they reach a set number of points or time runs out. If the time has run out, the team with the most points wins. If the teams that are tied in points, the battle counts as a defeat for both teams, but their point will stay the same. Right now we only have 1 versus 1 on the live server, so we are not going to talk about the 3 versus 3. Max duration is 40 minutes, but most likely the fight will not last 40 minutes. There's 3 lanes, like I said, 1 on each side. 1 is your side, 1 on your opponent side, and 1 in the middle, which is a total of 5 nodes. Attack duration lasts 5 minutes, so if you start an attack, if you finish the attack within 2 minutes, for example, you still have to wait an extra 3 minutes till the node is captured. Once the 5 minutes is over, the opponent can attack your node and try to get the position back. And that is pretty much it. Personally, so yeah, here you can see camp control, one per camp, 10 seconds. Full lane control, 2 per lane, 10 seconds. You're gonna see the points coming. I guess it's 4 points every 20 seconds. You're gonna see the 4 points coming out on one lane, and the 3 points coming out in the middle lane when the points actually show on the screen. So you're kind of going to see what's happening on there. So basically, my strategy, I'm gonna talk about my strategy before we jump in that, guys, because we're gonna about to go in there. Pretty much, I have 5-6 teams schedule set up in my team setup for Battleground. And what I do is, the first lane I'm gonna be attacking, I'm gonna be using, the first 2 nodes I'm gonna be attacking, I'm gonna be using my team number 5 and my team number 4. Why I do that is because I want to get the opponents to trigger their bigger team pretty much, so I can actually get those nodes back with my best team. So pretty much I'm gonna be using 2 weak teams in my on my 2 first nodes on my side, and then I'm gonna go with my medium team in the middle node, and then I'm gonna go capture the other 2 nodes on the other side, and then I should be able to hold it off unless the opponent has a better team setup than me. As rewards, If you win the fight, you're gonna get 30 strategy amber, which is the battleground currency, a little bit of gold, 6 artifact key, 6 artifact XP key if you're in bronze league. The higher you go in leagues, sorry about that, the more stats you're gonna get, pretty much. Like if we look here, you can see here we have a bronze chest. You can see losing, winning, and at the end of the season. Then based on your points, when you rank up, you can see that goes up till you reach, like this one for example. You can see you get a lot more gold for winning even losing, but most people will not get to top 1 pretty much. I think that I could probably be aiming for at least Platinum League in my opinion. I don't know if it's based on my league. You know, my league is based on my overall game, or if it's just based on my actual server battle group, if you can call it like that. So I have no information about that yet, so I'm gonna have to see where we're gonna be standing at that point. So I think we explained it as much as we can for first entry. So we're gonna go in there, guys, and you're gonna be able to see me in action and how I'm actually handling this. So we're pressing single player here. We're gonna wait for the fight to actually start. Sometimes you can have to wait up to 5 minutes, but so far I've seen, well, the fight I seen about 30 seconds until the fight was on. So it's not that bad, and you can actually do other stuff while you're waiting. For, like, you can see here, this is the timer is going. I could actually go jump in the arena. I'm not gonna jump in the arena, but once you go back, see the timer is still running, and if you get disconnected, you don't get disconnected from the game. That game will be going until somebody wins or until the timer expires. So for example, you're doing 3 versus 3, you get a phone call, oh, I'm gonna get disconnected. No, you're just not going to be playing while you're answering your phone call. So it really helps with that, because that will prevent people from you know, losing, from getting disconnected. My game crash, I'm screwed. No, that's not gonna happen, which is a system I love. So here you can see we are ready to go. So let's get going here. So they explain a little bit to you here. Earn 380 points here, I guess. Yeah, 380 points this time. So we're gonna start to attack those teams. So we're gonna go with team number 5 here. I'm gonna bring team number 5, which is pretty much a team that has just put the random people in there, and that is pretty much it. So the first 2 nuds, you want to capture them as fast as possible. I think that's the most important. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna set it on autoplay, fast, because you pretty much want it's because you want your second fight to start as fast as possible, so you can start earning points before your opponent, pretty much. It's not about, because you're gonna see the timer is gonna run to a total of 5 minutes. Oh, not a total of 5 minutes, but let's see, another 2 minutes here. So that's pretty much what you want to do. So here we're gonna go with team number 4. Select this team, and we're gonna send this team in action, and then we're gonna go to capture those 2. Then after that, we're gonna go to the middle if we are faster than the opponent to reach the middle, pretty much. Again, I'm doing it on autoplay so I can be faster than the opponent to reach the middle, because usually autoplay will attack, you know, make decision a lot faster, and you know, attack a lot faster. So that gives you a little advantage on that. Okay, now we got that done. You press here, and there's 6 nuts on this one. I can see here. That is weird. I thought it was 5 nuts. Okay, so I guess it was just 5 nuts on my first fight. So here we're gonna send this team here. I guess some of my explanation at the start was not fully complete. As you can see, it's actually adapt. Sometimes you're gonna have 1 node in the middle, I guess. Sometimes you're gonna have 2. That's what I can see from now on. Can see right now, I guess. Okay, so this node is done. Now we're gonna take a look at what else is going on here. So you can see I captured 2, 3, he captured only 1. So I'm actually able to go capture here, but I don't want to. I want him to put his team first so I can actually go with my my strongest team to actually take it pretty much. Or I could actually go with this one and go with my team number 6 here. Like oh, I cannot send a team number 6. Apparently, some of the characters are not high enough. So you need a... I just want to read here. Okay, so you need your characters to level 40 to be able to do that. So I personally, I have 5 teams that can actually do this. So we're going to wait. So here you can see I capture 1 zone so far. This one is almost done. And you can see I'm actually leading the fight without too much points. You can see here we got 4 points, and I think it's pop every 20 seconds or so. So it's pretty nice, or 10 seconds or so. Anyway, it really looks like I'm gonna be destroying that pretty much here. This guy used one of his strongest team. I'm guessing here, and I do not want to attack this one yet. I want to see what he's actually going to put here. So again, he's going with a strong team there. But I really want to see what he's going to do next before I actually go with my next choice. Because what I have left is my 2 strongest team. And I do not want to make a mistake with those team. I want my opponent to actually make the mistakes first, if we can say it like that. So I am literally waiting to see what he's going to do. And I think he's kind of waiting on me a little bit too. I could definitely take this team easy mode with one of my team. That's not a problem. My 2 other teams are have a BP of over 120,000 at TP, whatever you want to call it. So I'm actually not worried so far with the team he put there. But I want him to put a stronger team out there before I actually do anything, pretty much. That's my objective here. So we can see here he is attacking this team, and then we're gonna see where we're standing after that. Basically, you do not want to attack his strongest team. You want to make sure his strongest team, you know, stay there, so he cannot take his strongest team again and attack you again. So you kind of want to, you know, to use psychology a little bit to trap and bait a little bit to make sure that your strongest team are always available when the opponent's strongest team are not, pretty much. It looks like he actually failed there. Wow. So he had pretty weak teams. So I'm actually have to attack something now because we want those points to go faster. So what I'm gonna do here is that I am not gonna be touching his 2 strongest team. I'm gonna attack this one with my team number 2. My team number 2, well, apparently I used this guy in 2 teams, so I'm gonna have to fix that eventually. So we're gonna select this team. Yes, we got that. And then we're gonna bring, I don't know, this guy there. And the other 5 will go together. So let's go with that, unless he attacked this. No, we're gonna be good. So we're gonna go take this one. I got a little fix to do with my team later on, apparently. But yeah, that should be pretty easy. As long as my team number 1 is untouched, we're gonna be fine. So here, one-shot the team. Very, very difficult. You gotta love the Zira. By the way, you're gonna be able to recruit Zira through this game mode, by the way, guys. For people wondering, she's gonna be the #1 target to use your Battleground points to actually recruit. So here, I'm kind of waiting to see what he's gonna do. I don't think this opponent understands Battleground because he definitely have a team to take my first team here. Unless he used everything he had, and then it's my turn to actually go capture something. If it's the case, well, we're gonna go capture a side. I think we waited enough at this point. Hopefully that's not a mistake I'm doing. Hopefully not. So we're gonna jump in there and we're gonna attack that and see how it goes. So basically, the fact that you need characters level 40 plus to actually go in Battleground, that means you're gonna need an account level 40. minimum. So here we're gonna take our sweet time. We're gonna actually going to play normally. This is my human team, so I can actually use this leadership. It's basically why I did not put all my best egg in the same basket, like 0 on this team, you know, and maybe remove captain here. What is the Eric Shieldbreaker. It's because I want to have more leadership across all my parties, which is pretty much important for me. So this is kind of why. So we have 5 minutes to do this fight like in the arena, so I guess we should get started and kill something. This guy's gonna taunt in a sec, so we're just gonna kill him right off so we can actually start working on the other characters. And he's pretty much going to be dead now. Yep, there we go. And now we can murder shit, because that is a very, very easy nut for this team. There we go. And bye-bye. Bye-bye. So you can see that so far that isn't a very, very easy fight. So after you attack a nod, guys, you have 2 minutes before your team actually cap the nod, and that's pretty much it. And here we're gonna be waiting. I don't have more teams to actually send to the fight, so we're pretty much gonna be waiting till the timer runs out. What I think is that he sent his strongest team here. As you can see here, 0 lead. I highly doubt that he has anything better than that. Maybe that one there is kind of a mistake. He could have done something better with that. Like, I think he had Renara. Renara will have been a much better fit for this team if he was going to send his strongest team there. But yeah, I don't think he managed his team properly. That is actually going to be a pretty easy win here. We got 5 of the 6 nuts, so... And by the way, guys, if you want to leave here, you can always press the I here to see information. But if you want to leave, you can just go, hey, let's go do something else in the game. Like, let's check my events. Let's run my events here if I wanted to, and watch my microphone go up too. That's another thing I can do. And then when I'm done with all I'm doing, since I'm winning, I can just go back there and see how everything is going pretty much. That's other things you can do. That's the nice thing with Battleground, is that compared to other PvP game mode in any other games, that you have to keep playing the game mode till it's over. You've done whatever you could have done. Okay, it's time. I'm gonna go do some dailies, and then I'm gonna come back when the whole process is over pretty much. And you see the points come out here on the nuds every few seconds or so, but sometimes it takes there's a little delay on the points at the top to actually accumulate there, which is totally normal. But yes, that's pretty much it. And I wanted to I think they could actually have a chat between opponents. That would have been actually pretty awesome. You know, if you're fighting friends or something like that, that would have been cool to actually be able to talk to them. But I think that could be an addition they could add. But overall, this game mode is pretty well designed so far. So you can see we up to 256 points against 83. There is no chance that this guy's going to be able to come back unless he takes the 6 nuts pretty much and then actually win the fight. That will be the only way he can actually win this fight. So while we're waiting on that, guys, we're gonna go into the shop. We're gonna talk about what's in the shop here, in the background shop. So you can see here there's Zira, you can see there Count Delman, which is actually a very strong elf. You have Dr. Frank here. You have more than that, but you also have a bunch of artifact you can actually get in there. 3 stars purple artifacts gonna cost you 3,600. So it's really gonna depend on what you want to go for. If you don't have Zira, I think the top priority should be Zira. Zira is literally top priority to recruit to get to 7 stars as soon as possible. But once you have Zira, I think That's your second priority. We'll have to build some to recruit some purple artifact for characters that actually need it, like this one. This one's not a very good one. I will not, it's not a bad one, but I will not actually invest 3,600 points on this one, definitely. By the way, eventually we're gonna have a video. We're gonna talk about the most important artifact to actually recruit. Now we just, you know, we have to wait till the match is over, so we're just talking about those a little bit. And also there's more than those 3 characters available in this Battleground shop, which we're gonna cover probably in the next video. We're gonna talk about all those characters, and we're gonna make a list of the from the most important to the least important character to recruit in that list. And you can see here, if the characters are farmable, instead of having to spend 600 how we call it, strategy amber, you only have to spend 400 strategy amber on them. So it's just a little, you know, way to actually help you recruit those characters in a easier manner. And you can see it looks like all the new characters that are not you know, not a core part of the original game, they're all going to be eventually available through there, from what I can see so far. So if we go back into the battleground, I want to see what's going on here. Not much. We're about to finish the fight, so we came back just in time. About 10 seconds in the fight she'll be over, and my microphone going crazy. I need to fix that. Definitely need to fix that, but okay, so apparently we have to wait more than we should be waiting here. There's a little bit of lag on the point. I haven't seen the points going up on each side in a few seconds. There we go. So the fight is over. We got 35 points for winning. They lost 35 points. 380 to 101. What we got as reward is 30 strategy amber, 3,750 gold, 6 artifact keys, and 6 artifact XP key. You press get, and then you open the chest, and you get those pretty much. And that is pretty much how it works. You want to rank, you know, go up in the leagues. Now, how many entries you have? You have 20 entries per week, so it's not on a daily basis, it's on a weekly basis. So you have, you know, you have all week to do your 20 entries. It's reset on Mondays, and for people interested in watching me play this game mode on, you know, live, we're gonna be streaming Battlegrounds every Saturday night, 7 p.m. Pacific time on YouTube. So make sure to join us, guys, on those live streams if you're interested to see how I do it and how I'm ranking with my account. So if you guys have any question about Battleground and anything that I did not cover in this video, make sure to let me know in the comment section. I will get back to you guys as soon as possible. That is pretty much all the content we had for this video, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget that we release Dragon Champion content on a regular basis, so make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can get notified when my microphone doesn't go up and I can actually finish my sentence, so you can get notified when I post a new video or go live with a live stream, obviously. So guys, thank you for watching. You enjoy your life in Dragon Champion, and I will see you again next time. Thank you.